Hello everybody. So today in this video we'll be talking at one topic, audio channel routing in the Reaper DAW. So let us start. First I'll be showing you what all these things I have here as my project. Okay, so you can clearly see here I have two projects open here. Yeah, and this will be our main project, okay, which we'll be discussing at. Okay, and this will be our secondary project. Okay, and the need for me to create this simple secondary project is that here in this our main project I have changed some of the default settings. Okay, and I'll be talking or showing you about that default setting here in this project. Okay, so you might not get confused. Okay, so let us begin now with this project. And here I have here a master audio track, here routing audio track, here mono audio track, here stereo audio track, and here a multi-channel audio track. Yeah, now we'll be looking at all of these things one by one. Okay, and remember the scope of this video is only audio routing. Okay, so we will be focusing only on audio routing, nothing else. Okay, so let us start. First we'll be looking at master audio track routing. And now what this routing information of master audio track says me is this whole our project, the audio of this our project has total of 4 track channels. Okay, so here is 4. Okay, and here audio hardware outputs. Okay, and I have changed here the default settings. Okay, this way you will not be getting like this by default. Okay, I'll tell you why I need to change that default setting, but first see how the default setting looks like. Yeah, this is the default setting. Okay, audio hardware outputs. Okay, and this project, yeah, is the stereo project. Okay, it is not the multi-channel project. Okay, only it has, this project has 2 track channels. Okay, and you can see here 2. Okay, so stereo in and stereo out. Okay, 1 is left speaker, 2 is right speaker. Okay, 1 is track channel 1 and 2 is track channel 2. Okay, and output 1 is speaker of left speaker and output 2 is right speaker. Okay, and to make you understand about the track and track channels, you can take a track. Okay, here you can say any track here. Let us take this track. A track is like a road. Okay, and track channels are like a lanes on the road. Okay, yeah, and the diversion, okay, left, right, U-turn, traffic island, traffic roundabout, they are like audio routing. Okay, let's take it in a basic way to understand. Okay, audio track and audio track channels and routing. Okay, you have to understand these 3 things. Okay, you have to understand these 3 things very clearly. Okay, audio track as a road, audio track channels as a lanes on the road, and routing as the diversion. Okay, left, right, or straight, or U-turn, or traffic island, or roundabout, like that. Okay, and if you don't want to do this hard stuff, you can go in an easy way also. Okay, here you can see in master track and just add either of these 2 plugins. Okay, these are the stock plugins. Okay, for our this project, and this is okay. Okay, but you might need to choose one over other depending on your project. Okay, and what this plugin does is it takes the multi-channel audio inputs, okay, from every track. Okay, and provides output in stereo. Okay, and the purpose of this video is monitoring the different multi-channels audio signals in stereo. Okay, otherwise for a proper monitoring purpose you should have an appropriate sound card, okay, with discrete output. Okay, but in our case we have only stereo output. Okay, so we are doing this. Okay, if you have discrete audio channels output in your sound card, your sound card should support that, then no need to do all these things. Okay, it will be very easy. Okay, so I hope you understood what I mean to say. Okay, now let us see here. So we are clear, all these settings can be done with the help of one simple plugin. Okay, I've shown you there, and to make you clear, what I've done here is the track channel 1 is going to speaker 1. Yeah, track channel 1 is front left. Yeah, it is going to front left speaker, and track channel 2 is front right, it is going to front right speaker. Yeah, and track channel 3 is back left, so it is going to it is supposed to go in back left, but we are diverting it in the front left. Okay, so to make some distinction, I have decreased here its volume. Okay, so if you hear loud, it is a front left, and if you hear a little bit soft, you will be hearing as back left. Okay, and the same thing here. Our fourth audio track channel is going to our, it was supposed to go back right, but it's going to front right. Okay, because we have only stereo audio output. Okay, and the same thing, I have decreased its audio output level. Okay, this is not the proper way of doing the things. Okay, you should have an appropriate sound card, but if you don't have, then this is the work around. Okay, okay, now this I guess this master audio track information, audio routing information is over. Yeah, okay, now let us see about this routing audio track. And this routing audio track is sent to master. Okay, you can clearly see this. Okay, and this routing audio track is having 6 audio track channels. Okay, yeah, and also this routing track is receiving audio from this mono track here, mono, yeah, this stereo, yeah, and this multi-channel track. Okay, this routing track is receiving audio signal from these 3 tracks. Okay, and let us see here, and you can see here this routing audio track is receiving information from the mono track. Okay, and it's receiving stereo audio information, okay, from mono track, okay, into this is of routing track itself. Okay, this is of mono track, this mono track here, yeah, this mono track, and this is of itself. Okay, this routing track. Okay, so this routing audio track is receiving the stereo audio signal information from this mono track into its appropriate stereo track channels. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, 1 and 2 receiving from mono track, and that 1 and 2 stereo information goes into the stereo information place of this routing track. Okay, 1 and 2. And similarly here this routing track is receiving audio from this stereo track, okay, stereo track, and it's receiving stereo audio signal information from this stereo track, okay. Stereo information goes into this stereo track channel place, okay, of this routing track. But here this routing track is receiving 4-channel audio information, okay, from multi-channel track, okay, and this multi-channel audio information is going into the appropriate track channel or track lanes of a routing track, okay. 1/4 goes to 1/4 audio channels, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 track channels of multi-channel track. This goes into the appropriate place, appropriate track channel place, okay, of this routing track 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 audio track channels of this multi-channel track goes into 1, 2, 3, 4 track channels of this routing track, okay. It goes parallelly, okay. 1 goes to 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, yeah, unless you change, okay. We'll be looking at that also, but a little later, okay. So I hope you understood this. So this is also over. Now we'll be looking at this mono track, okay, and you can see here I have 2 audio tracks beneath this mono track, yeah. And by default if some track or tracks are beneath one track, okay, for example here track 2 is beneath track 1, okay. What this does is this track 2 will be routed into its parent track 1, okay, this track 1, okay. The audio of this track will be going into this track, okay, yeah, parent send track 1, okay, and via this will be reaching into master. The audio of this track will not be directly going into this master, okay. By default it will be routed, this track 2 audio channel will be routed to track 1, okay, and from this track 1 it will be going into master, yeah. This track 2 audio channel will be routing by default into this track 1, yeah. The audio of track 2 won't be going directly into master, but the audio of track 2 will be going into track 1, and by track 1 it will be going into master, yeah. And you can see track 1, the track 1 is going directly to master, yeah. So I hope you understood about this grouping of track, okay. And now I have here mono audio signal, okay. One is of kick and another is of clap, okay. So let us first hear this. So you are hearing this kick from your both of the speakers, and also the clap, okay, from both of your speakers, because these are the mono files, okay. This mono track, the audio from this mono track is sent to routing track, okay. We saw just before also, and stereo signal of this mono track, okay, this mono track is going into the stereo track lane, or stereo track channel of a routing track. Yeah, and this mono track has track channels of 2. Okay, you can have 1, the minimum is 2. And here let us see the audio routing information of this. It's just simple, okay, nothing fancy. And here it's just simple, okay. The audio is sent to this mono track, and from here it is reaching to this routing and to master. Okay, you can see from mono it is reaching into routing. The audio is directly not sent into master. Okay, this is routed. Okay, the audio of mono track is routed to master via this routing track. Yeah, this routing track. Okay, now let us look at this stereo track. Here I have 3 audio tracks beneath this stereo track. First, let us see about the routing properties of this stereo track. So yes, the audio of this track is sent to this routing track. Yeah, the stereo information of this stereo track. Yeah, and this stereo track is itself a stereo track. Okay, because it is having only 2 track channels. Okay, here, so the stereo information of this stereo track is going into the stereo track channel place of this routing track. Okay, this routing track is a multi-channel audio track. Okay, you can see just in the beginning also I had shown you, this is the multi-channel. Okay, 6, it is having 6 track channels, and this track and this stereo track is having only 2 track channels. Okay, and this is the stereo track channels. Okay, the maximum track channel supported by this stereo track is 2. Okay, so the stereo track channel information of this stereo track is going into the appropriate stereo track channel place of this routing track. Okay, track channel 1 of stereo track goes into track channel 1 of this routing track. Track channel 2 of this stereo track will be going into the track channel 2 of this routing track. Okay, by default. I hope I made you understand, but we'll be looking at plenty of the examples later. Okay, so you will be clear if any doubt you have still. And now let us see the routing information here. Yeah, it's simple. It's just sent to its a parent track. Okay, stereo track, because I have already shown you. Okay, if any track is beneath any track, the below track will be routed into its parent track. Okay, and via this track it will be routed to some other track or to the master. Okay, in our case here this stereo track is not directly routed to the master, but via a routing track, this track it reaches to master. Okay, and this routing track is directly connected to the master. Yeah, so where we were, so yeah, it's simple. Okay, and this is also simple. Yeah, everything same. Okay, now I'll be making you hear the sound. Okay, first. So we saw about this stereo track. This L kick track you heard only from your left speaker. This R clap track you only heard from your right speaker, and this LR kick and clap track you heard from both of your speakers. Okay, left and right. Kick from the left speaker and clap from the right speaker. Okay, now let us see about this multi-channel audio track. First let us see about its routing properties. So yes, this multi-channel audio track has 4 track channels in it. Okay, so it is called multi-channel track audio track. Okay, if any track has a 1 track channel, it is a mono track. If the track has 2 track channels, it is called stereo audio track. And if any audio track has more than 2 track channels, it is called multi-channel audio track. Okay, and we can also see that the audio track, this multi-channel audio track is not directly sent to master. Okay, this multi-channel audio track, this is sent to routing track. Okay, this routing track, and via routing track it reaches to master. Okay, you can see this routing track is sent to master directly. Yeah, and you can see as this track 9 multi-channel audio track has 4 track channels in it. Okay, and the audio from the respective 4 track channels 1, 2, 3, 4 goes respectively to the track channels 1, 2, 3, 4 of this routing track. Okay, because this routing track is also a multi-channel audio track. Okay, and it has 6 track channels. Okay, so the audio of this multi-channel track 1, 2, 3, 4, the audio which is in the track channel of 1, 2, 3, 4 of this multi-channel audio track goes into this routing track in its respective track channel place. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 by default. Okay, unless you change. You can get all the overview here from this window itself. Okay, because this multi-channel track has 4 track channels, and the audio is sent to routing track. Okay, and this routing track has 6 channels in it. So this routing track is also a multi-channel itself. Okay, and the audio from this track channels 1, 2, 3, 4 of this multi-channel audio track goes into the respective track channels 1, 2, 3, 4 of this routing track. Okay, unless you change, you can change here like this. Okay, but we are talking in the default scenario. Okay, in a standard scenario. So 1 goes to 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, and 4 for 4. Okay, we don't change for now. Okay, and this multi-channel for audio track which is beneath this multi-channel track, let us see its routing properties. Yes, the audio of this multi-channel for audio track is sent to its parent. Okay, this multi-channel track. Okay, this track 9, and this multi-channel for audio track has 4 track channels in it. Okay, yeah, other thing, it is simple. Okay, there is no thing fancy. Now I want to make you understand these 3 things here: audio track and audio track channels and audio routing. Yeah, so in a basic way to understand, you can take audio track as a road. Okay, audio track channels as a lane on the road. Okay, and audio routing as the diversion on the road. Okay, like left turn, right turn, U-turn, traffic island, traffic roundabout, like that. Okay, you can understand in a basic way like that. Okay, okay, now I'll make you hear the audio of this multi-channel audio track, but remember you'll be hearing only in the stereo output. Okay, because as this sound card is only 2 channel supported sound card. Okay, and it don't have more than 2 discrete audio output. Yeah, so even if I record this this my video project in multi-channel format, it will be coming in stereo. Okay, as I have already said you in the beginning while describing this master audio track, if you hear a little bit quieter on your left speaker, it is supposed to be back left. Okay, and similarly, if you hear a little bit quieter audio from your right speaker, it is supposed to be back right speaker. Okay,
Channel 1 front left. Channel 2 front right. Channel 3 back left. Channel 4 back right. Channel 1 front left.
alright, now we'll be looking on the topic audio routing in a more deep manner. Okay, and you might have already noticed here I have several audio tracks. Okay, with different properties. Okay, and it is not the coincident. Okay, I have arranged all these audio tracks in a particular order. Okay, to make you more understand about audio routing. So let's see now, and before I show you example of audio routing in a practical manner, I would like to say you that you will be hearing my voice now only from the left speaker. Okay, so now we'll be deep diving into our topic audio routing by observing various examples. Okay, and you are hearing my voice only from the left speaker because I'm recording this audio as a stereo audio in my screen recording software. Even if I record as a multi-channel audio file in my screen recording software, the audio will be going as stereo, okay, because my sound card supports only stereo, okay, not multi-channel. So now let us see. So as we already saw, okay, this is understood, no worries here, okay. Now we'll be going here like this, okay. So this is also we already saw. Now we'll be looking at main actual audio examples, okay. So directly we'll be going in mono track, okay. We'll be going only on those tracks where there is audio here, okay. So here mono track, and below mono track there are two other mono tracks, yeah, and these two tracks are routed to this parent track. So we will be manipulating the audio routing from here, okay, from parent track. And remember, this is mono audio track, okay. Okay, first let us hear off kick. So the audio is coming from both the speakers, because as you can clearly see, the audio by default Reaper has always at least two channels in an audio track, okay, and both the channel of this mono track is transferred to this routing track, yeah, this routing track. Both the channel of this mono track, okay, both the stereo channel of this mono track, okay, is going to this routing track, okay, and the audio is going into the respective stereo channel of this routing track, okay. Now let us manipulate, okay. Now you are hearing audio only from your left speaker. Why? Because now all the audio of this mono track, okay, every audio, okay, is transferred to only track channel 1 of this routing track. Any audio, okay, stereo, mono, doesn't matter, whatever it will be, and that will be going to only track channel 1 of this routing track, yeah. And this routing track has 6 channels in it, okay. So the first channel from this 6 channel, okay, is receiving all the audio from this mono track, okay. Now this routing track is receiving audio from this mono track in its second channel, okay, and you are hearing audio from your right speaker. This is back left speaker, okay. This is back right speaker. Now you are not hearing any audio. Why? Because this whole project is having only the total of 4 track channels, okay, as I have already shown you here in the master, 4. So it doesn't have this, our project don't have the 5th channel, okay. So this 5, the fifth channel will not be making any sound, okay, because the audio from this mono track is going to the routing track and in its fifth channel, okay, but the fifth channel is not present in this project, so there is no audio. Up to 4 channel the sound would be produced, okay, because there is 4 channels in this project, okay. This project produces the output file that will have 4 channels in it, okay. That audio will not be having the fifth channel, so there is no place for the fifth channel and there is no audio. Similarly for 6 also, okay. Okay, let us go in default. Okay, none means the audio is not given to this routing track. Now let us give the mono source audio. We are hearing from both the speaker, and let us give the audio from the second track channel. Still there is same thing, okay. Why? Because mono track has only one track channel, okay, so it don't matter, okay, 1 or 2, it is a 1, okay. And stereo there is no effect, okay, because as I have already said you, mono track has only one channel, okay, so there is no difference here, okay. Either you give mono or stereo, don't matter, okay, only it matters here, okay, because this part is of this mono track, yeah. The audio from this mono track is sent to this routing track, okay. The audio from this mono track, this audio from the mono track is sent to this routing track, okay, this routing track. And where by default the stereo will be going into stereo, but we can change as per our need, okay, and I have already shown you, okay. And the thing is similar, okay, for this and next our mono track. So now we'll be moving onto our stereo track. Now we'll be looking at all these 3 stereo tracks which is beneath this main stereo track, okay. L kick, R clap and LR kick and clap stereo tracks, okay. So first let us see of this kick track. And yes, this all the tracks are routed to this track, okay, and via this track it is reaches to this track, routing track, and from this routing track the audio will be transferred to master track, okay. It is not always the case, okay, but here we have routed this track to here, and this could have been directly routed to master as well, okay. Just don't be confused, okay. Now we are hearing audio only from our left speaker, yeah, and there is audio going from track channel 1, okay. And it is the same case, okay. The audio from this stereo track is sent to this routing track here, okay. The audio from this stereo track audio is sent to routing track, okay. This is of stereo track, this, and this is of this routing track, okay. And stereo signal is by default transferred to the stereo track channel place. Now let us manipulate still there is no difference. Yeah, because this kick sound is present in the track channel 1. Okay, now let us go in the second channel. Now you are hearing audio from your right speaker, because the total stereo audio is transferred to the second channel of this routing track. Okay, now this is back left. The total stereo audio of this stereo track is transferred to the third channel of this routing track. Yeah, this routing track has 6 channels. Okay, so third exists, so sound is coming. Now this is back right, but no sound from 5. Why? Even though this routing track has 6 channels and we are providing this audio to the 5th channel. Okay, why there is no sound? Because this project has a total of only 4 channels output. Okay, that is why the 5th channel is not making any sound. Similarly for 6. Now let us go in default. Yeah, okay, now let us manipulate from this. Now let us give only the mono source to our routing track. Yeah, now this mono source goes into both the speaker or both the channels. Okay, left and right of this routing track. Now this audio from this track channel 1 of this L kick stereo track, which has audio only in its track channel 1, goes to both the track channels of this routing track. Okay, 1 and 2. Yeah, if we, now it is going to only 1. If we do 2, now it is going to only 2. Okay, 3, 4, like this. Okay, now it will be in stereo. Now there is no sound because track channel 2 of this L kick stereo track has no sound in it. Okay, you can see clearly here. Yeah, now doesn't matter whatever you do, there is no sound. Okay, don't matter. Okay, there is no sound. Let us go in default. Now the same thing for the R clap stereo audio track. Okay, so we will be skipping this. Okay, and now let us go here, LR kick and clap. This is important. Okay, this LR kick and clap stereo track has audio on both of its channel. Okay, channel 1 and channel 2. Okay, or left channel and right channel respectively. Okay, channel 1 is left and channel 2 is right. Okay, now let us hear it. So the stereo audio of this LR kick and clap, this track, yeah, is going to the stereo or track channel place of this routing track, and the sound is produced in stereo. Okay, now let us provide this stereo information of this track, of this LR kick and clap track to the routing track, but only on first channel. Now both the kick and clap are sound are produced on only the track channel 1 of this routing track. Okay, and you are hearing this kick and clap sound only from your left speaker. because this stereo audio is going only to the track channel 1 of this routing track. Okay, and that and this routing track is routed to master. Okay, not this track is directly routed to master. Okay, now you are hearing from your right speaker. Yeah, now back left, back right, and no audio. Okay, because I have already talked about this fifth channel case. Okay, let us go in default. Okay, now let us give only the mono source to our routing track. Only the kick is produced. Okay, no clap. Yeah, only this track channel 1 is produced. Okay, sound, this sound is only given, okay, to this routing track, okay. Now let us give the second sound to our routing track. Now only the clap sound is produced. Okay, and that clap sound is distributed in as a stereo form. Okay, and you are hearing that clap sound from your both of the speaker. When the audio was by default, you are not hearing this clap sound from your both speakers. Okay, you are hearing only from your right speaker. Now let us go by default. Yeah, this is the default. Kick you are hearing from your left speaker, and clap you are hearing from your right speaker. Yeah, okay, now we'll be looking at this multi-channel track. So here is our multi-channel track, and this track is routed to this track, okay, as a parent track. So we'll be manipulating audio routing from this track. Okay, and there are 4 tracks. Okay, 1 2 3 4. I have already shown you before. Okay, let us see what it has here.
Channel 1 front left, channel 2 front right, channel 3 back left, channel 4 back right, channel 1 front left.
Now what you can see is all the 4 1 2 3 4 channels of this multi-channel audio track is transferred to or sent to this routing track. Okay, 1 4, all the 4. Okay, from 1 to 4. Okay, goes to 1 to 4. Okay, 1 goes to 1, 2 goes to 2, 3 goes to 3, and 4 goes to 4. Okay, it goes in a parallel way. Okay, and not to be confused again, this is audio from our sending track. Okay, this multi-channel track, this is the sender and this is the receiver. Okay, we are sending our multi-channel audio into the appropriate multi-channel place, okay, of this routing track. 1 by 4 goes to 1 by 4 respectively. Okay, 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, and 4 for 4. And you are hearing audio in a standard manner. Okay, now let us manipulate it. Okay,
channel 1 front left, channel 2 front right, channel 3 back left, channel 4 back right, channel 1 front left.
Now every audio of this multi-channel you will be hearing from your speaker. Okay, but from left speaker, because of this routing track. Okay, as this track, this our multi-channel track is not directly routed to the master, but routed to the master via this routing track, and this routing track is receiving all of the audio of this multi-channel only in its first channel, okay?
Channel 1 front left.
And first
Channel
channel
2 front right.
of this routing track means
3 back left.
left speaker, so the audio is coming from only left speaker.
Channel 2 front right. Channel 3 back left.
Now every audio goes to
Back right. Channel 1 front left.
right speaker,
Channel
okay?
2 front right.
Now to the back left speaker.
Channel 1 front left.
Now to the back right speaker, okay? And no sound from this track channel 5, okay? Because in this project there is no track channel 5. Let us go in default.
Channel 2 front right.
Now this you'll be hearing appropriately, okay?
Channel 1 front left. Channel 2 front right. Channel 3 back left. Channel 4 back right. Channel 1 front left.
Now we'll be
Channel 2
manipulating
front
from
right.
this side, okay?
Channel 3 back left. Channel 1 front left.
Now only this sound is produced, okay? Channel 1 sound is only given, so only this
Channel 1 front
channel 1
left.
sound is produced. Now let us give channel 2 audio.
Channel 2
Yeah.
front right.
Only this channel 2 audio is played, yeah? Now let us give channel 3 audio.
Channel 2 front. Channel 3 back left.
Only channel 3 will be making sound, yeah? Now let us give to channel
3 back
4.
left. Channel 4 back right.
Now only channel 4 will be making sound, yeah?
Channel 4 back right.
Now this is the default, okay?
3 back left. Channel 4.
This is the standard
Channel 1 front
sending, okay?
left.
1 for 1, 2 for
Channel
2,
2
3 for
front
3
right.
and 4 for 4, as I have discussed before.
Channel 4 back right. Channel 1 front left. Channel 2 front right. Channel 3 back left. Channel 4 back right.
Now here I want to make you clear about the 3 things here, okay? Audio track channels and audio routing. You have to understand these 3 things very clearly, okay? In a basic way to understand, you can take audio track as a road, audio track channel or channels as the lane or lanes on the road, and audio routing as the diversion on the road, like left turn, right turn, U-turn, traffic island, traffic roundabout, like that, okay? And a track has these track channels and track routing properties in itself, okay? First there is a track, and that track has inside it track channels, okay, and audio routing properties, okay? They are not separate 3 things, okay? Also I would like to make you clear about this mono track, stereo track and multi-channel audio track, okay? Just see here, this is mono track. This is mono track, yeah, and below mono track we have another 2 mono track. This is a mono track, okay, and below this mono track we have 2 more mono tracks, and you can see there is only 1 track channel, okay, in mono track, okay? In this track also there is only 1 channel, and in this track also there is only 1 track channel, okay? These 2 are different track, okay? Don't be confused. And now let us see about stereo audio track. Okay, this stereo audio track has 3 audio track below it, okay? And let us see about this L kick track. We can see there are two track channels. Okay, here one and here one. Though there is no any audio in the second track channel, but the second track channel exists. Okay, here. And let us see about this R clap. Track channel 1 and track channel 2. Okay, yeah, it is also the sound of track channel 1 is coming from your left speaker, and the sound from the track channel 2 is coming from your right speaker. Okay, and I forgot to mention here the audio of this track channel, the single track channel itself, will be coming from both of your speakers. Okay, in mono track. Okay, and let us see about this LR kick and clap stereo audio track. This obviously has two track channels, 1 and 2, track channel 1 and track channel 2, and both are having audio in this track. Okay, this first track channel you'll be hearing from your left speaker, and this second track channel you'll be hearing from your right speaker. Okay, now let us see about this multi-channel audio track. There are 4 track channels in this our multi-channel track. Okay, it can be more than 4 also. Okay, if there are more than 2 track channels in an audio track, it is called multi-channel audio track. Okay, so track channel 1, track channel 2, track channel 3 and track channel 4. Okay, you can see we have audio here in track channel 1, track channel 2 we have audio, track channel 3 we have audio here, and track channel 4 we have audio here. Okay, it is a single track file. Okay, yeah, it is a single file. Okay, and these are all single. Okay, in this our case there are 4 track channels in this single audio track file. Okay, it can be more than 4 track channels also in multi-channel audio track, but in this our particular case there are 4 track channels in this single audio track file. Okay, in this stereo audio track we have 2 track channels in a single stereo track file. Okay, and in this mono audio track we have a single track channel in a single audio track file. Okay, so I hope I made you clear in this video about the 3 main topics. Okay, audio track channels and audio routing. There is an audio track, and inside it there exist track channel or channels and audio routing property. Okay, if an audio track has only one track channel, it is called mono track. If an audio track has 2 track channels, it is called stereo track. If an audio track has more than 2 track channels in it, it is called multi-channel audio track. Okay, and an audio track has various its properties, and one among it is audio routing. Okay, in your DAW. So this must clarify you. Okay.